So what? I just sang. Nobody knows.
So I'm like, whoa, my first reopen. What I want to know is like, what the hell did you say?
Hi there, welcome, welcome.
Yep. Keep praying.
Yes, absolutely.
Less than 2 weeks.
Take care.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, doll.
Why not Tuesdays?
Welcome, welcome.
These folks suck dick! How do you really feel? It was live. We're pretty little live.
I'm trying to get any sort of alternatives out of my life. I'm focusing on more site-centered routine.
So far, so good. It's a decent turnout. So far, so good. Everyone seems to be playing by the rules. I don't see any police here at all, which means they're probably not needed. I just want to stop by here quick and make sure everything is working as it should. I got a couple emails from some local citizens here saying that people are trying to cut line, and one of them was an elderly lady. She said she was in her late 60s, and she said a whole group of people just cut her in line. So I wanted to come here and make sure that's not happening, and the poll workers were apparently letting it happen. Allegedly. I'm not really sure if it happened or not, but that's what I was told. So came here to check it out, make sure we're all good. Probably won't stick around that long. But we'll see. I don't anticipate much happening in this video. So we'll see.
I said Daddy ate, but he didn't eat it.
I'll probably stick around for about 20 more minutes or so, just to make sure. But so far, I haven't really even had a stare or anything, which is awesome. People are respecting the First Amendment, while they also exercise their right to vote. I love it. Some people might want issues when they go out and record, but I really don't. When I get told my videos are boring, it actually makes me happy. I don't want to see tyrants.
Before you put the vote in the ballot,
I'm honestly not sure. I just got here, so sorry about that. I think I'm not really sure, but the lady in the purple might be a worker here. She has a badge on. I'm not really sure though. So
all right, thank you.
no problem. Looks like a lot more people are showing up now, which makes sense. It's almost 6 here. People are getting out of work and voting. Hey QLD, sorry about that. I had my chat off for some reason. This is in Castleberry, Florida, at the Castleberry Library. Didn't realize I had my chat off. Hey Poor Dirt, how's it going, man? Hey Poor Dirt, is my audio working? It's hit or miss. Awesome, thanks man. Yeah, I honestly, like I was saying earlier, which I don't think anyone was, QLD was here I think, but I got some emails from some citizens, and one was from an elderly lady in her late 60s, and she said she got here and waited in line, and a group of people just came and went ahead of her, and then they called friends, and their friends just went ahead of her as well and just cut her in line, and apparently the poll workers weren't doing anything about it. So I came here to, make sure everything's operating as it should. But so far, so good. Everyone's been good here. No fighting, nothing. People are being respectful, which is good to see. I was saying earlier, a lot of people say my videos are boring, but I like boring videos because that means there's no tyrants around. I don't want to see crazy shit happen. I guess it makes it for good video, but that's not what I want to see anyway. I just want to see people out here voting and being respected, and not breaking any laws. You can see the line goes out here right now. Not that bad, but it's only 6 o'clock. It sure does, man. It sure does. I mean, I can't lie. I don't like crazy. I mean, I don't mind it randomly, but I don't like it all the time. Sometimes it makes it interesting. And other times, you know how it goes. It's not that bad here in Castleberry, though. That's for sure. Castleberry PD leaves me alone. For the most part. I'm also recording statically too, just in case. So I always have problems with Streamlabs. It's probably gonna rain here too. I feel like it is anyway. I'd like to travel around Florida, but I have two problems. A, I'm lacking a lot of money, and B, I work a lot. So also this camera, I don't know if I said this on any of my videos, but for some reason the power button on my camera doesn't work anymore. So the only way to turn it off is to just let the battery die, which is kind of annoying. So I'll have to work on saving up to get a new camera. But we'll make do. Let's take a walk down here. Pretty decent turnout for Castleberry.
Line's finally starting to go down.
The line isn't bad. It seems to be moving fairly quickly. That lady gave me a look. It's the first one of the day that I've noticed.
That's good.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Did Kiefer go to Altamont Elementary?
Yes.
Yeah. My
His
son-
swim is fast.
Yeah, my son Jace. We were in the same class. But he usually goes to Rock Lake now. He's in middle school.
My husband.
But I met your husband.
$11.
He had the white car, the white SUV.
$11.
Right. Yes. 'Cause I was,
Let's check out the line. The line is going pretty fast now. No, it starts over there. I'm trying to stay out of the way here. No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Probably gonna leave here soon. Not much to report. Everything is going pretty smooth. Normally I'd, grab license plates and all that, but I don't want to do that here. I just want people to be able to vote for whoever they want to vote for. Get in and out safely. Hi. Huh? Yeah, this is for me. I mean, I might post it somewhere. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. This guy is live already. So this is already being posted. This one. It's live. This one's already live. And then this is static. So. So far, so good, though, which I'm glad. She was curious about my filming, but didn't tell me not to, so, which is good. Hey, what's up, Pat? I can't imagine anyone who watches my channel doesn't know of Poor Dirt Farmer, but if they don't, in the rare case they don't, please go sub to him. He's awesome. Thanks, man. It's pretty calm here. One thing I've seen, which is pretty cool, there's a few people bringing their kids, and there was one parent who was explaining to their child the voting process and why we vote, which is pretty awesome to teach your kids while you vote. I'm a fan of that. Teach your kids your rights at young ages. Try not to get these kids. Try not to anyway. It's hard not to though. I'm being watched. I don't think she'll do anything. Huh? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. We're in public, ma'am. We're in public. The First Amendment. Okay. I think I'll film you then. I said I think I'll film you then. I'm not telling you my name.
Well then, you don't film me then. You can't tell me.
You came up to my
about
camera.
yourself.
You came up to my camera and told me not to film you. Just think about that.
Well, you don't want
I wasn't focused on you at all.
you want to tell
You
me.
have nothing to do with my video.
I asked you.
I don't care what you're asking me.
Okay. Here I am.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Have a good day. Spoke too soon. Those people have a camera, by the way. Pointing in your direction. Thanks, Pat.
You getting paid for this? Are you getting paid for
I understand Two Panda Army. Just when I thought it was going well, I was seriously about to leave. Let's get these kids out of here, though. Yeah, those masks are hilarious to me. The face shields, I guess. I was seriously about to leave in like 30 seconds, but now I'm gonna stick around a little bit. She just went inside too. Man, just when I start complimenting Castleberry, that happens. Wonder if she's gonna call the police now. which is fine. Castleberry cops are pretty cool to me, for the most part. Let's wait for her to come back. Yeah, man, I don't care who you vote for. You know, I just want people to vote. Some people say it doesn't matter. Some people say it does. But in my opinion, you know, why don't you spend 20 minutes, cast your vote, regardless if you think it counts or not? Why not? It's your right not to, as well. But what do I know? I miss a dude with a camera. It's also funny because since I've been here, I have seen 4 to 5 people taking pictures and video, and she didn't say a word to them. But she did to me. Yep, I agree. Just vote. Please vote. Pretty sure if my camera said NBC on the side, or Fox, or CBS, she wouldn't say a word to me. I have a like $150 camera. Nothing fancy. And it's half broken. Up here we go. Intimidation factor here. Yeah, just vote for anybody, man. I mean, I have my personal feelings, but you know, vote for who you want to.
Who are you? You need to be out there at the corner, not in here. Excuse me. Okay, I can call a higher authority. You don't have a voice? You need to stop filming me. I'm calling the police.
And there it is. And there it is. Calling the police for someone filming. Let's watch her make the phone call. I'm also recording this statically, so I'm zooming in when I can. Apparently, when you exercise your right to vote, you give up your other rights. Apparently. That's just the rumor I heard on the streets. That's on the lowdown here in Florida, apparently. You can vote, but you can't practice your First Amendment rights, apparently. On another note, I kind of like the silent treatment. It's been working for me lately. For some reason, people get pissed if you don't answer them. Let's walk down this way for a little bit. I mean, I have plenty to say. I just don't think it matters. If you're ignorant, you're ignorant. There's no point in arguing with her. Here we go again. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll probably give it another 20 minutes now or so. Yeah, man, I think there's a time and place for everything. Like, you know, she's just a poll worker. I gain nothing from arguing with poll workers. They don't really have any authority, you know. They're not a police officer, you know. They're not a lawyer. They're not a judge. I was kind of hoping I could leave, but we'll see. Pretty sure this place closes at 7 anyway. I could see her complaining about me, zooming in on my static camera. Try to get out of the way here. That might be the truth. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I mean, I would hate to see people get turned away, but I've never stayed at a polling place past when it closes. So the line's getting decent though, for Castleberry anyway. I just saw her on her cell phone on my static cam.
Sir, do you mind going on your side of the signs? Excuse me, I'm going to call the police if you don't obey my orders. Excuse me. I'm giving you an order. If you don't obey your order, you're going to get arrested. Could you leave the premises? Sir. You are not supposed to be filming. This is election property. Could you please? Did you call the cops? He's not paying attention. He's just being... All right, I'll wait here for them. And where's the other car? You're gonna get yourself in trouble. So if you want to get in trouble, you stay right there.
Yeah, I let my voice be heard. Not at all.
I wonder what kind of orders that guy can give you. I noticed that too, QLD, but he was standing pretty close to me, so kind of wanted to back away a little bit. They just said I was leaving, which isn't true. Yeah, man, COVID or not, I don't really like people getting that close to me. I like how he covered his badge, too. So now we wait.
The last 2 days I was doing this.
Yeah.
That's why I had like a
No,
jacket
curious to
now.
see if that works.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's supposed to smell like this.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I had it the other day. I went to do a walk and had it on my other side.
Obey my orders.
I was
Obey
eating it
me.
on the other side. I was like, yeah.
So it really
I
works.
focused it on my
Oh, that's interesting, man. Oh, that's good. No, the mosquitoes are really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm starting to feel it.
They do.
Well, let's wait for the cops. She's on the phone. Oh look, I bet you News 6 didn't get told not to film. Let's ignore that guy for a bit. Wait for the cops. Looks like everyone's leaving now. Obey my authority. Huh? Yes. What's it look like? The camera. You're in public, ma'am. I wasn't gonna tape you, record you until you said something to me. Says who? Is that a law? Is that a law? What law is it? Oh, so you don't know what the law is. Okay. Have a good day, ma'am. That guy's hat says American Patriot and he doesn't know the First Amendment. I find that amusing. Well, they also know me, QLD, so they probably know who it is already, and they might not care. So, you know, sometimes they don't show up because they know. Yeah, I know. I like it. It's hilarious. I didn't notice it until I just zoomed in on my static camera. This lady's on the phone now, probably calling the cops, saying I'm filming in public. This lady walking across right there. I just heard her on the phone. I'll stick around for the cops though. I mean, I won't stay super late, but I'll stick around past 7 if I have to. And I'll definitely be back here later on in the week. Yeah, truth be told, to be honest with you, most Castleberry cops I come across are super cool guys. And a lot of them, when I'm not filming, so off camera, I mean, this is whatever, they'll tell me they respect what I do. I can't really complain. I mean, I watch some other guys. I mean, I watch a lot of people who film, and they seem to be in horrible areas. I'm not in that bad of an area. So, here we come again, another round. Getting closer. Be funny if they don't even show up. That happens though. You know, could be worse. I'm giving you an order. Follow my orders. American patriot. Doesn't know the First Amendment. I wonder where Daddy is to save them. Looks like he's not coming. This guy is not happy. I hear you, Cowboys. I hear you. Hey, Drew, what's up? I'm giving you an order. Don't listen to the Constitution, listen to me. American patriot. Fuck the First Amendment. Listen to me now. You walk where I tell you to walk. It's also funny if he's standing in the middle of the road and cars have to go around him. Awesome. PDF is the man. Obey me. Obey me while I stand in the road and block traffic. Is that the walk of shame, maybe? Listen to my authority. Walk of shame. I assume he'll be back. Oh, no sign of cops yet. Well done. Well done, Castleberry PD. There's my other friend over there, but you guys can't see her. I'm zooming out my static camera though. She's on the phone again too. Got about 20 minutes until this place closes, but like someone mentioned earlier, they might just stay open until the line is cleared, which is hopefully the case. I'd like to see these people get their votes in. Thank you guys so much for joining me, by the way. Appreciate it. I don't really do live streams a lot, but a lot of times Streamlabs doesn't work for me, so like this time I had to start it like 10 times for it to work. But it is what it is. I'll get to 1,000 subscribers someday. I'm not in a hurry. I'm grateful to be out here recording. Cam back. I don't know if you guys can see that, but cam back. It sure does, man, but it works. Yep, Seminole County and Castleberry. This is the Castleberry Library. Let's see. I'll get a shot of that. Seminole County Public Library. I'll definitely be back here though, just to make sure they learn, because I'm assuming the cops aren't coming at this point. But they did have at least 2 people call them. One poll worker, at least one poll worker, and one citizen. And they're really not that far from here, so it's like a 5-minute drive or less to get here. Here's one of my friends again coming this way. Let's see if she actually comes this way. Nope, she's talking about me though. She's pointing at me. Trying to stay out of the way of everybody. He's crossing. Don't want to block people's way. Getting a little closer. I can't tell, but I think she's warning people that I'm filming, which is hilarious. But I can't really tell. I've seen her go up to a few people and point my way. And then they look back. Looks like she's going down a line and doing it, which is hilarious. You see that guy over there? That guy? He's practicing his First Amendment right. How dare him? How dare you, sir? Yeah, I know. I'm also trying to avoid getting children on here. I mean, I know I can, and I know sometimes it's impossible, but it's just not my thing. Like, there's a child over here crying. I don't want to get on. You could probably hear. Are you going this way? I don't want to get you on camera. Okay, I didn't want to get your child. Have a good night. Probably got her a little bit anyways, unfortunately, but I tried not to. Not a lot of people left out here. Yeah, man, like, let's see.
I'm Chris Anderson. I'm the supervisor of elections. I need you to step, you see this white sign here? I need you to step back here by the sign. That's where you can film. You can't film within the 150-foot zone. So I need you to step back behind the sign to film. Are you going to acknowledge me?
Make sure you go to the Bill Hopper for the city of Castleberry. Thank you guys for voting. Have a great night. Be safe.
Police, please. It's going to be the Castleberry Library.
Call number 3.
Yes.
At least 3. Could be more.
I have, I'm Chris Anderson. I'm the supervisor of elections. Here at the voting site, we have a gentleman that is filming.
Code 3, we have a gentleman who's practicing his First Amendment rights. Can you please send someone here quickly and remove him? We can't have someone practicing their rights out here while people vote. Please come in, flashing lights. Code 3, please.
Yep, I'm standing in front of him. He's gonna be a white male with long hair, wearing black mask, ball cap on, wearing camouflage shorts and black camo shorts. Black. He won't acknowledge anyone. He won't talk to the election staff. He won't talk to the
Lawful commands from someone who has no authority. That's hilarious.
772-205.
Got his number on live too, apparently. I don't think they are QLD. I'd like them to, but I don't think they are.
So I've asked you, I think it's only appropriate. You get the unedited version. That would be the best thing. So I'm here, I'm talking to him, I'm trying to get him to listen to me. He says I don't have any authority. I happen to be the supervisor of elections in Seminole County, which means I am responsible for all the polling locations and the enforcement of the law, the rules and laws
Look, guys,
of the election code.
he's telling me to do something that he's doing.
So I am now going to ask him, we can talk to each other's cameras. So I'm just documenting that he's
Thanks,
refusing
QLD.
to comply. And as you can see, the white sign right there is where you are allowed to do the things that he's doing. He's clearly within the 150 feet mark. which prohibits the activity that we're documenting right now. So this will serve well for us. And I've asked him several times. He's been asked by our election staff to stop and step back toward the 150-foot mark, but he's refusing to do that. So now we've had to contact law enforcement, and they will take the appropriate action. Could have did a Facebook Live. That would probably be better. Doug Bradley. Pretty good. With all these, any long waits or anything like that. Time's going down.
QLD, because they think their power means they know everything. Somebody doesn't know Florida law. That's why QLD.
You always have to have.
You think the supervisor of elections would know the law, but apparently not. Apparently that's not a requirement.
Apparently, we always have to have one person that will challenge everything. That's okay.
No problem, man. That's what I'm here for. Make sure to do not blow up his phone, because he put his phone number live where thousands of people will probably see it. Do not call his phone. Thanks, man. I wonder if they're actually going to show up this time, because this is, like I said, this is at least the third call. So, we'll see.
Thank you, man. How's everything been so far?
Pretty darn good.
Good.
There was a steady stream the whole day.
About how far did you think the line got?
It got maxed out. It was back to the other door.
apparently I got lucky today because since he's the supervisor of elections for Seminole County, I think he said, he's probably not at every polling location all the time, obviously. So I apparently picked the right one. I'll have to show up to some other places in Seminole County, see if I can find them again. This place is about done now, but I kind of want to see what's going to happen. There's really not many people here now. It's about over with here. Yeah, I know one of the numbers sounded weird. I caught that too, man. I think he said one of the numbers low on purpose, which is smart, if that's what he did. But I mean, technically it can only be so many numbers, I guess. If he's a supervisor of election, I'm assuming his number is publicly available, though. I'd like to imagine it is. So I'll try to look that up when I get home. What's really funny is, and shocking to be honest, is, as far as I know anyway, not one citizen said anything to me about filming. It was just the poll workers. Actually, no, I'm wrong. One citizen said something to me. I'm wrong. And that citizen called the cops too. Here's the cops. I can, as far as I understand the law, I can record. I just can't solicit people to vote for whoever. I'm not getting arrested here, though. Like, if this cop's a dick, I'll leave. But I'll leave under the threat of arrest. I'm not one of the people who believe you have to be arrested to make a point. That's not me. But if they say under a threat of arrest, then I'll leave. And this guy's cool, though. This guy's been cool to me before. If it's who I'm thinking it is. But yeah, this cop is really cool. Normally he's cool. And the funny thing is, the only reason why I really came to this location specifically is because I got some emails from some citizens complaining about the poll workers, how they were letting groups of people skip the line. There was an elderly lady, I already told this, but there's an elderly lady who told me that they let a group of people skip the line. 3, look, and the poll workers didn't do anything about it. Look, 3 cops for someone recording. I don't remember, man. I'll have to rewind this footage. So I know 1 out of 3 of these cops. They might be educating him, though. This should be interesting. I'm not really sure if they're going to say anything to me. They could leave me alone, or they could tell me to leave. It's also funny is because I have on camera a news channel leaving here, so a news channel was able to film, but apparently I can't. Yep, in the street. I'm really not sure if they're going to say anything to me or not, to be honest. Kind of up in the air. But this place is closing anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going to happen to get out of here. Looks like they might still be taking people. I'm not really sure. Chris Anderson. Thanks, QLD. Appreciate it, man. It's past closing time. Up here goes this guy. Whining to the cops even though the place is closed. I mean, I kind of want to leave, but I don't want to leave without them leaving. Just because it's closed. So they probably have a legal argument now that the place is closing. So if they tell me it's closed, I'm going to leave. But I'll be back here. He just said the exception is, he said there's some exceptions, and he said News Channel 13 is an exception to the no filming rule. So apparently mainstream media has an exception, but private press doesn't. They're going to learn today. I'm assuming I can do this, so I'll have to look it up. But I'm going to do a public records request for the poll workers' names, employee names, and do a complaint. And obviously do a complaint on Chris Anderson, since we know his name. Sounds like they're being taught, though. These guys are good. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being here. Like I said, I'll leave under the threat of arrest, or if they tell me it's closed. But that's it. And I'll definitely be back here. Yeah, he definitely won't. Everybody's leaving now, though, so. I hate that I don't remember his name, but the cop to the right, the bald cop, he's really cool. Really cool dude. Always respects my rights. I think I had a issue with him the first time I started recording, but ever since, he's been great. He's at the protests that I go to in Castleberry. Never tells me not to film. Always respects me.
Hey, you too, man. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
I need to put a compliment in for him. I keep forgetting though. I have his card. Because he's exactly what we want officers to be like. Respectful, friendly, and knowledgeable on the law. This other guy sounds cool too, but I'm not really sure who he is. Sounds like they're not going to say anything to me or tell me to leave. It's getting late here. I wonder if I can FOIA request that video he took of me, since he's a supervisor of elections. I'm assuming I can.
Hey, so what's up? Say thanks. Yep, thank you, man.
There's a bootlegger over there.
So, I'm Chris. What's the way to do it?
He just said I'm looking for confrontation, which is not at all what I'm doing, but whatever. I'm going to try to get a word with the supervisor of elections here, if he'll talk to me. Hey, QLD, did you say his name was Chris?
Thanks, man. Have a great night.
Pretty sure a big serving of education is happening right now.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Hello, sir. Due to the fact you're being disruptive, you're being trespassed from the library.
You can't trespass me from public property. If under the threat of arrest, if someone says arrest me, I'll leave. Completely leave under the threat of arrest. But I'm positive
Trespass, you could get arrested.
you can't trespass someone on public property unless they're committing a crime.
That's incorrect, Andrew.
It's correct.
Okay.
Under the threat of arrest, will I get arrested if I don't leave?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Can I tell you why I was here now, or not? Can I have a conversation on camera, off camera? I don't care.
So you want want to talk to me now?
I just want to tell you why I was here. If not, I'll leave. You don't have to know.
You had that opportunity.
Okay, I'll leave. If you don't want me to tell you, all right, I'll leave. You don't want to know. There's just people complaining about some.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
People complain about some things here, and I would like to make you aware of them. But if you don't care,
But when I came up,
all right, you don't want to know. Have a good day.
you could have done
I
that.
tried.
Andrew, he's trying to talk to you.
No, I tried. It's all right.
Don't come back, Andrew, all right?
I'll be back tomorrow.
So you're trespass. You're trespassing from this property.
I'll be back tomorrow.
You can't come back.
I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, so Andrew, tell me what complaints.
I'll talk to you on the sidewalk because I want to get off the property.
How you doing?
I guess I was wrong there, but we'll see. Let's see. All right.
Tell me what's up.
So I got a couple. They probably told you I film. Obviously, I got a couple complaints in email, and this is the one that brought me here. There was a 68-year-old lady. Told me she was here yesterday. I think it was yesterday, the day before.
Right.
Waited in the line 2 hours yesterday.
Right.
Older lady. A bunch of people came, went right in front of her in line, and then they called people. They went in front of them. Poll workers wouldn't do anything about it. Now, allegedly, I don't know if this happened.
Right.
Also got a complaint that people were setting up spots on the handicap parking spots, which none of that was happening today. So that's it. That's honestly it.
Well, do me a favor, because we can help each other. If people are like looking, saying, okay, there's a line here, tell them the Altamont site it's a mile down the road, dude. It's a mile.
I mean, I understand that, but like my problem was my problem was the poll workers weren't doing anything about it. Allegedly. I don't know, obviously.
Right.
I don't want to say it is.
We all have to take things with a grain, because I get
Yeah,
a
of
lot
course.
of complaints, and I take things with a grain of salt, and I'm not accusatory of anyone.
Of course.
Right? So I wasn't aware of anything of that nature, but I can tell you this: I have been out here the last 2 days myself and walked up and down this line and handed out pamphlets to get people to go to the other site where there was zero wait time.
Okay.
So,
I mean, if that's true, I'm happy about that. I want people to vote. I don't want people to be hassled. I don't want anything like that.
and that's why I opened that site, because this is our busiest location.
Yeah.
So I have 50 voter booths. So actually on Monday, we started out with 40 booths. And because we have so much space, it's 10,000 square feet of space over there, I put an additional 10. I can process 50 voters at a time. So there's no reason for people to even have to worry about waiting when they can go a mile down the road.
Like someone with that lady, like if her story's true, she's 68 years old, she probably just knows to come here and wait. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's when
I felt bad for her.
Down the line, I found with voters, they know the people in there. They were saying the election workers' names, and I was like, okay, I just got finished talking to a group of folks today. Voters have married trust and voting together, and the election worker is presiding over that marriage. And it's humbling to see voters, they remember the election workers.
Yeah, of course.
And when they see that person, the trust factor is immediately kicking in, and they're like, I don't care. I have voters here tell me, we will wait however long it takes, because this is where we all.
Yeah, I'm hoping that happens. I want people to vote. I don't want people to be turned away.
Well, I said, hey, oh no.
I'm not saying you guys. I've never heard you guys turn away.
We don't turn voters.
I'm not
away.
saying that at all. I'm just saying, I don't want to,
So,
strew that. But
I just want you to know that. Please do tell everybody, your fans out there. I'm Chris Anderson. I'm the supervisor of elections. If you're voting in Seminole County, please, there's no wait times at the Altamont Springs location. It is in and out. It's easy. It's accessible. You can take the train. I'm actually going to be doing a video myself, taking the train to that site, taking the bus to that site, to show everybody that I picked it because of its accessibility and to increase voting. That's the whole key to it, so we can get a number of people out and get them voting and get them processed. So if you tell your friends, tell your family to please voting in Seminole County and they don't want any wait time, go to the largest site. Now, if you live in Oviedo, you can go to the Aquatic Center. The Aquatic Center is the second largest voting center. So if you live in the Winter Springs, Oviedo, Geneva, Chiliota area, Oviedo Aquatic Center, that has been the most popular voting site actually this election cycle so far, last 2 days. So we can process about 25 voters at one time there. So I encourage you, if you're on that side of town, to go and check Oviedo out. But, you know, I've done everything I can do to increase the turnout. I think us being the first supervisor of elections office to send out mail ballot request forms to voters increased the voting, the vote by mail turnout.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had more people vote by mail or drop vote by mail ballots off to early voting sites than are actually in person. And even with the line, just imagine that. So that's indicative that we put a good dent in in-person voting for the safety of COVID-19, which I feel very good about, because, you know, I wanted people to vote in the safest manner that they felt possible for themselves. So
we're here for the same reason. I want this place to be safe.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have some other complaints, but I don't think it's worth going through right now. I mean, I'll fill out complaints and do all my due diligence and all that.
Well,
I'll follow up with the law.
Doing that, I'm going to give you my cell phone number.
I think if it's the same number you gave on here,
it is.
Yeah, it's on here then.
Call me directly and say, Chris, I'm hearing this, and I will address it. I don't blow anyone off on any of
the
those.
problem is, I don't really want to get into a big discussion, but the problem is, now that I know that you guys don't understand the law, I have to come back. Maybe on the sidewalk and just, you know, do my thing, but I have to come back. I just cannot.
What part of the law do you think?
The First Amendment, and I looked this up, the First Amendment allows me to be here on-site filming a polling location as long as I'm not soliciting voters. I didn't talk to anybody unless they talked to me. None of that happened. You
actually can talk to voters.
Yeah, I know I can, but I haven't. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to support either side. Like, you know, but I'm not, you know, I know I can be there and film. It's not worth for me getting arrested. I'm not that kind of guy. I could take the arrest, but I'm not that kind of guy, you know. It is what it is. I'll do my due diligence.
One thing that you might do is what you are doing is you're capturing the turnout of voting, and you're also capturing us. In this time, people are very antsy about.
I mean, I understand that, but
you know, people are getting letters in the mail.
I mean, I understand, but
so when they see you out here, it creates. I'm getting complaints.
Well, there's
like you got complaints, I got complaints about you being.
There's two things though. Let me let this lady pass. I don't want to block the sidewalk. There's two things I would say. Number one, no matter what anyone's feelings are, my feelings, your feelings, their feelings, it doesn't trump anybody's rights at all. Like that's just the way it is.
But there is a law in the state of Florida called disorderly conduct. Okay.
I understand what that law is.
The minute that you start causing a problem somewhere,
I would have to cause an unlawful problem. It's me being here filming is not a problem. But
the interpretation of Florida State Statute 102.031 is very clear. It's to prevent voters from feeling accosted in any manner. So when we start getting complaints,
the law doesn't touch on feelings.
I have to address them.
But you can't. Your feelings, someone's person A's feelings can't trump the Constitution. Is the point? That's why I have to come back.
I don't trump the Constitution.
You just did. Like honestly, if you don't, I hope you think about this when you go home. I hope you actually give it really thought and don't dismiss this as nothing.
I never do.
But you literally shit on the Constitution. For lack of a better word, you shit on the Constitution today.
Yeah, I do. Because guess what? If you wanted to vote today.
This has nothing to do with me voting.
Exactly.
That doesn't. No, but freedom of the press. The very First Amendment, freedom of the press.
So the media is not allowed to film in that solicitation.
All right, the media. There's two things I'll say that. I think it was News Channel 6 got them filming on my camera. Got them filming.
But what I was trying to explain to you.
They were over there too. They weren't here.
You can do it.
They were over there.
They were wrong.
Let
me say this.
Literally, let me talk. Literally, they were over here, and I got them on camera. I'll send you a copy of the film if you want.
Absolutely.
They were on camera. I got them come out here. No one said a word. Actually, one of the guys waved at them. Number two, when one of your the first polling worker told me I can't film, literally right next to her, someone else was filming with their cell phone, someone I didn't know, and I said, "Hey, look, they're filming too," and she didn't even look at them. So clearly, it's a problem with me filming, and I don't. It is what it is.
Well,
People don't understand the law. It is what it is.
If News Channel 6 was where you
All right,
said they
QLD.
were, then they were in the wrong. They know better because I told them. If you're outside of the 150, you're fine.
I mean, in my opinion, they have the right to do what they were
That's the
doing.
thing. I wasn't telling you not to film. I was asking you to move back to the 150, which is no different.
Well, and I'll also say, at least 2 of your workers literally said you can't film. Like, they period. So there's also that.
I'm further clarifying what their meaning is. They're telling you in that 150 you can't.
That's not what they said,
So
man.
if you and I know what I told you, right? And I asked
And you were wrong
I
too,
put it
so
aside
we'll address it.
to say, hey, if you go back right there, which was
We'll address it. There's ways to address it.
15, 20 feet, you got a camera, you can stand here and film all day. And do you know why? Because there's no expectation of privacy
In public.
where we're at.
That's public. Literally, this is
Inside
public.
That 150,
It's public.
It's
public.
It's a proverbial bubble.
It's public. The Constitution doesn't say, you can film freedom of the press, but it does not say that.
So
if that was private, I'd agree.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
It's not
to you.
private.
That Florida State statute makes it that way.
It does not.
Okay,
You're
so
wrong.
I understand we're having a difference in interpretation.
It's not interpretation. It's
but
black and white. The law is
but
black
I've
and
never
white.
asked you not to film.
I'm not saying you did.
Right.
I'm saying your workers did.
So, and ultimately, it ends and begins with me. So
I mean,
just asked you to step back to the 150, and you can continue to do what.
But
you're
I don't
doing. As a
legally-
matter of fact,
legally,
today,
I don't
had
have
a
to.
News media tell me that, hey, can we film? They asked me. I said
They don't have to ask, though.
I
They can
said-
ask.
Well, he just was asking, what the procedures were, and I told him, I said, hey, and he said he wanted to talk to voters as well. I said, that is the provision, that is the exception to the law that says if you want to conduct exit polling within the 150, you can do that.
Yep.
So he was like, oh, well, I didn't know that. I said, absolutely. I'm happy to provide that information to you. So that's where that came. So just so you understand is that I just literally told the media that they are permitted to do what you were doing, but in an exit poll fashion.
But the point is, they don't need your permission. Like, it's cool that they asked, and it's cool that you told them, but they don't need to ask you. They can just show up like I did and do what they're doing.
That's where we're differing.
It's cool. We'll clear it out. I mean, we'll clear it out.
We'll clear it, but if you but back to you getting complaints, instead of just filming, I'm giving you the opportunity to actually have real opportunity to fix the situation.
But I had no problem to fix. Like, that's the thing. I had no problem to fix. I was minding my own business.
If you're getting complaints,
that has nothing to do with me, though. I could complain I don't like the color of your tie. Does it mean it matter?
I mean,
No.
If you're getting complaints about, you said the 68-year-old lady, if you're getting those complaints, just call me.
But that's the thing. As an American, I don't have to.
No,
it's my
you don't
First
have
Amendment
to,
right,
but-
freedom of the press, to come down here and investigate
So
myself.
What is your end goal? Are you wanting to solve the problem?
Well, I came
or
here,
exacerbate it?
honestly, and this is the weird part. Before anyone even said anything to me, I said on camera, I'm like, I'm going to give it 20 seconds and I'm going to leave. Because I'm like, everything's cool here. I didn't see any problems here until this. Literally, if you whoever, I don't remember who came up to me first, but if they literally waited 20 seconds later, I was going to be gone. And one never came back here, ever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There are no problems here.
There is a problem. Like, you just don't understand. You don't understand that the
like
First
you
Amendment...
said, there weren't any problems.
There are problems.
Any problems.
There weren't problems until someone told me I couldn't practice my right to film.
So
that was
that's
the
what I'm
problem.
saying. Now you have an opportunity now if you will come across a problem to address it with me.
Well, now I don't see. The thing is, you lost citizens' trust now because I don't trust you. I don't trust you now.
Lose any citizens.
You lost my trust,
I've had
and I'm a
several
citizen.
You've seen these people walking up to me.
It doesn't matter. You
talking
lost
to me because they're asking me what you're doing.
You lost my trust, and I'm a citizen. That's all I'm saying. I'm not speaking for anyone else.
That's unfortunate, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Nothing I can do about it.
You can learn the law, but I figure you won't.
You just heard me quote the law very well.
You don't understand the law. That's the problem.
And you just have a different interpretation than I do. Now,
it's not about interpretation.
If you're willing to tell me that you have a different level of experience that I should be aware of, which is...
Well, I don't know what you're asking me. Are you asking me personal questions? I'm not going to answer them.
What level of experience are you telling me you have that you have a different, that gives you a...
This has nothing to do with experience at
Yeah,
all.
it does,
The law is
because
black and white.
Have you ever, are you a practitioner of law?
Listen, the first time I filmed the taller cop over there.
Are you a practitioner
Listen.
of law?
The first time I filmed that cop over there, the taller guy. I don't want to say bald guy. He's a really cool dude. First time I filmed him on the public sidewalk, he told me I couldn't film. I went and talked to the chief. Chief said you can film. He's a law enforcement officer. Listen, he practices law and he was wrong on the law. So really, experience does not mean anything. Anybody can learn the law. You don't have to practice anything.
You don't have to practice it. You're right. But I'm telling you,
So
the way
there's no point.
Being enforced tonight is the way that it needs
Oh, I
to be.
understand. I understand how it's
Because
being enforced.
What I'm doing is I'm protecting voters.
You're protecting him
that's
from
my
what?
job.
From what?
From any
What
issue.
did you protect him from telling me I can't film or I can't be over there?
If they are feeling accosted in any way, it is my job to enforce those rules.
But me standing here and filming them and standing right there and filming them, I got the same shot.
I'm glad you brought that up.
But it's the principle.
hopefully, I'm glad, and I'm going to leave it at that.
But it's the principle.
You standing here and you standing there, you would have got the same shot.
But it's the principle.
So
It's the
when
point.
I asked you to just go back to the side, you could have complied with that.
But I don't have to. That's the point. I could have. I agree.
could have.
But I don't have to.
But
that's the point.
thing. There's a lot of things in life that you don't have to do that you should do to make things better for everyone
But
else.
do you agree that we have the Constitution? For example, freedom of speech, right? That protects all speech. So I don't have to wait. I don't have to say. I don't have to say. You're talking over me. Listen, I don't have to say fuck, but I can say fuck. Like that's the thing. Legally, I can stand there.
But here's the thing: there's more that binds us together than separates us. Sometimes doing the little things and going out of your way to make things better for other people, that's what makes this world a better place.
What I'm doing
you're
here
right.
is
You
making
don't
things
have
better.
You don't have to comply.
Yeah,
But
I don't.
It would have made things a lot easier
For you.
on all of us.
Not for me.
just-
Not for
on
me. Not for me.
Not on me.
Apparently, I'm not included because not for me.
Not on me. I didn't exclude you from anything.
You sure
I
did.
said all of us.
You sure did.
Okay, I said all.
You're
of
trying to
us.
talk for me and it's not
Okay?
working.
I said all of us. Had you just complied, because you just
I don't
said
have to comply.
You would have got the same shot standing right where
Yeah.
you are.
This camera
rather
zooms.
than standing there.
But I don't. But the thing is, as an American, I have the
So,
choice to stand
you
there
don't-
or here.
You're right. You
I
don't
know I
have
am.
To. You don't. But and you're gonna. There's a lot of things that you don't have to do, that you should do.
There's a reason why I don't have to do them though.
That makes things better for your fellow men.
But there's a reason why I don't have to do them because it's
So-
not illegal to do.
Just think about. That's what you need to think about.
I don't need to think about. I know what I'm
So
doing.
Just think about the other people around you.
I am here.
That's having that
I am here
consideration.
for those people, whether they know it or not.
Well,
I am
that's
here
not-
for those people.
if
I don't
that
care
was
if they
the
know
case,
that or not.
I wouldn't be standing there.
No, I am here. It's on. I am here for those people. I told before
that's
when
the
I
case,
came here. When I walked,
wouldn't be standing.
Listen, when I walked down this way to here, I was telling the camera, and it's on film. I was telling them why I'm here.
Again, if that was the case, I wouldn't be standing.
Yes, you would, because people don't know the law. People don't understand. Like you don't understand the law.
I
They don't
understand
understand.
the law
No, you don't.
completely.
You don't. You can say
But I'm not going to debate that. Again,
denying reality
like you
doesn't change
said-
reality.
like
It just
you said,
doesn't.
The reality is this: you would have got the same shot here as you would have gotten there.
But I don't.
So
The reality
you
is, I
could
don't have to be here. I can be
So you
there.
could have.
I can be there. That's the thing.
could have
Legally,
stepped
I
back
can.
And made things easier for everyone else.
My job isn't to
themselves.
make anyone's life easier. It's to follow the law, and I follow the law.
I understand where you at.
Do you have a card or anything? Or
Yeah, I agree.
okay, cool.
You got my number, man.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure.
Make
It's
sure
not. You don't. I mean, it's. I want to make sure it came
You got
out. I
my
guess.
cell number, man. Call me.
Do you have a card or? I mean, you don't have to give it to me. It's fine.
I got one in the truck, man. Call me over about
I don't want to go back on the property because I was threatened with arrest, so I'm not
Well,
playing that game.
When I drive out, I'll give it to you. But just man, look, I'm going to protect voters at the end of the day. These voters in Seminole County will be safe as long as I am the supervisor of elections and I continue to do this job.
That's an opinion.
They're going to be. That's not an opinion.
That's an
a
opinion.
fact.
That's your opinion.
That's a
Because if it were up to me, if I could pick the
That's a
supervisor of elections, I'd rather the supervisor of elections know the law, and you don't.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact. You don't know the law.
Voters will be safe as I serve.
That's
as
an
a
opinion.
supervisor. And that means
That's an opinion.
You have to do something that you should do.
I don't have
Like
to
you
do
said.
anything. I could still be over there if I wanted to. If I wanted to push it, and I was on the right side of the law, I could have pushed it, but I don't have to.
You're more than welcome to do it. It's up, choices and consequences.
Now you just gave me permission, but I'm not going
I
to take
didn't
it.
give you permission.
You just said you're more than welcome to do it.
You said you're happy.
You just told me you're more than welcome to do it. That's permission.
You're more than welcome to make
Words
your own
mean
decision.
words matter. Words matter, man.
You're welcome to make your own decision.
I already
If you
did.
decide to go over there and do that,
I already did.
You got to deal with it. You got to deal with
No,
whatever
actually,
consequences
the
are.
unfortunate part is the taxpayers would have to deal with it, and I don't want to do that to them. I just don't.
Hey, man.
I don't want to do that to them.
That's one thing you do have in life. You have choices and you have consequences to those choices.
And we all have to respect the Constitution. You'll learn to do it someday.
Been doing it a lot longer.
You'll learn to respect the Constitution. You'll learn.
Again,
You'll
if you
learn.
get complaints,
You'll learn.
rather than come out and just stand and
You'll learn.
and film, you can call me and I'll address it.
You'll learn about it. I don't have to, though. I can still come here and film. I don't have to. I don't trust you. You don't know the law. I don't trust you.
You don't have to trust me, but you will do like I said.
I will not do like you said. I'll be back. You'll see. It's a walk of shame. That was interesting. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm not willing to take the arrest. Some will probably be mad at me, but it is what it is. I don't have bail money. I don't really have anyone watching my back out here, so I'll get his number publicly, man. Now he's laughing about it. I tried, man. I think I could have done better, but just when I was giving Castleberry PD props, I honestly thought they were good now. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for sticking by, QLD. Of course it is. Honestly, my static camera probably picked up the audio better, so when I get home, or probably tomorrow, it's super late and I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I'll get it. I'll make sure to get it. Four cops here. I don't know if they caught on camera, but when I was talking to that idiot, when I was talking to him, another cop car pulled in. I don't know if the camera caught it or not. In fact, it's this guy right here. I don't think I can get the license plate. It's dark. I got it on my static camera, actually. Look at them laughing about shitting on the Constitution. They think it's funny. Yeah, I wasn't talking to anybody. The only people I talked to were the people who talked to me, which was one lady asked me for directions where to go in line, and I actually told her, I'm like, hey, the line starts over here. And then another lady told me I couldn't film, which is whatever. And then 3 or 4 poll workers, I talked to them because they talked to me. Yeah, man, I'm wondering if he gave a fake number. That's all right. The number that's publicly available will work. I'll also try to get his email address. Yeah, and in Florida, you can do exit polling in Florida, and I wasn't even doing that. Thanks, man. I appreciate all your help, dude. I would make you a mod on here, but I don't think I can do it on Streamlabs. And if I can, I'm not sure how. Kind of want to leave. It's late, but I feel like I need to wait until the cops leave. Do you have a card? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever got your card. I'm trying to get his name and badge number because he's the one who threatened me with arrest, so wanted to make sure to get that. I'll try it here in a second. Appreciate it. Nothing's coming up for me though when I click on your name for some reason. I'll figure it out though. Because you are awesome here. I appreciate it. If you just want to tell me your name and badge number, that's cool. If you just want to tell me your name and badge number, that's cool.
Sergeant Phillips?
Sergeant Phillips?
401. I can write it down.
401. That's cool. I got it. Thank you. All right. Sergeant Phillips, 401.
So next time I see you, I'll get you one, all right?
All right. Thanks. Sergeant Phillips, 401. I'll get the rest on the... Shit, I should ask for a police report. I'll email them and get that. Or incident number, I guess. Oh, that's it. That's a surprise. That makes it even worse. Yeah, he admitted that the reason why he did it was because of feelings. I caught that too, Drew. Man, that makes me sad. Like, prior law enforcement, whatever. I understand that. Cops are ignorant. But, man, prior military, that sucks. I always hate to hear that. There goes one. Whew. Didn't expect to be out here that long. So we have 2 cars that left, 2 more to go. Looks like one's leaving now. One thing I fucked up on is when they were all trying to surround me and ask me to leave, I should have got all their names and badge numbers right there. I'll remember to do that next time though. I'll still get them, but it would have been nice to have them now. And I need to remember to get the incident number too every time. It's things I can improve on. There goes the 3rd car. The last car is the dude who already knows me, so might just let him leave him. Shout out to Rogue Nation, by the way. I should have known this already, but I learned from him that it's good to get threatened with arrest before you leave the property, or leave under the threat of arrest. I'm learning. It's taking me a while, but I'm learning. All right, I think here comes the another cop car leaving. I'll be out here tomorrow, I think. We'll see. I might give it a day. Alright, they're leaving now. My static camera's dying anyway. Alright, that's it. They're gone. The other guy pulled around the other way. Let me walk back to my car here and end this. I'll do my due diligence though. I'll look into the law further. Cross my T's and dot my I's. Make my complaints. Try to figure it out. I've been doing this for a little over a year now, and it's been a learning experience for me. Cross here. Whew. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks, QLD. You're a huge help, man. Try to do these more often. I kind of like going live, so you guys have a good night. Yeah, man, like for me, I don't know, I guess I'll quick. For me, I'm really an introverted person, so for me, going out and doing this is a huge stretch, you know, but it's fun. I enjoy learning. I enjoy sticking up for the Constitution. I enjoy the people I've met. But it's time for me to get some food. It's almost 8 o'clock here. You take care, QLD. Thanks, man.